Welcome to today's discussion, where we dive into one of the most exciting questions in the business world. Whether you are listening to this while going for a walk, commuting to work, or relaxing with a cup of coffee, let's unpack a classic debate. Are entrepreneurs born or are they made? Let's break this down together in simple, easy to understand language. What is entrepreneurship and who is an entrepreneur? Before we jump into the debate, let's understand the basic words first. Entrepreneurship. Think of entrepreneurship as a journey or a process. It is the act of spotting a problem in the world, coming up with a creative solution, taking the financial risk, and building a business around it. It is not just about making money, it is about turning a fresh idea into reality. An entrepreneur. This is the actual person who takes that journey. An entrepreneur is an innovator, a risk taker, and a builder. While a traditional manager runs an existing business smoothly within set rules, an entrepreneur steps into the unknown, embraces uncertainty, and creates something out of nothing. A simple example. Imagine you live in a neighborhood where there are no healthy food options nearby. If you sit around and complain, you are just a resident. But if you decide to take a risk, rent a small space, and open a healthy juice bar to solve that problem for your community, you have just practiced entrepreneurship and you are officially an entrepreneur. The big debate, born versus made. Now let's tackle our main question. If you look at incredibly successful business creators, it is easy to wonder, did they arrive on this planet with a special business gene, or did they learn how to do this over time? The short answer is, it is a powerful mix of both, but anyone can be made into an entrepreneur. Let's look at both sides of the coin. 1. The born argument. Natural traits. Some people are born with specific personality traits that give them a natural head start in the business world. These are not business skills but rather natural instincts. Risk tolerance. Some people naturally don't mind taking big risks. Where others see a dangerous cliff, they see an exciting opportunity. High energy and curiosity. Some children are naturally restless, always asking why and trying to sell lemonade or old toys on the sidewalk. They have an innate hustle. Resilience. Some individuals naturally bounce back faster from failure. If they fall, they dust themselves off and try again without losing hope. Real-world example. Look at Richard Branson, the founder of the Virgin Group. Even as a young boy with dyslexia, he had a natural, unstoppable urge to start projects. He tried growing Christmas trees and breeding birds for money before starting a student magazine at age 16. His raw, energetic instinct was there from day one. 2. The made argument, nurture, skills, and environment. While raw talent is great, traits alone do not build a company. This is where the made part wins. Entrepreneurship is a discipline, and just like playing the piano or learning how to cook, it can be taught and mastered. Education and mentorship. You can learn how to build a business plan, read financial statements, market a product, and manage a team. These are technical skills, not genetic traits. The power of environment. Sometimes necessity makes an entrepreneur. If someone loses their job or faces hard financial times, they are forced to innovate and survive. Deliberate practice. Over time, by working in an industry, a person learns where the gaps are. They train their mind to see problems and design solutions. Real-world example. Consider Howard Schultz, the man who built Starbucks into a global giant. He was not born into a wealthy business family. He grew up in a poor public housing complex. He didn't start with a natural desire to sell coffee. He went to college, worked in sales at Xerox, and later visited Italy. In Italy, he saw the beautiful cafe culture and learned how to bring that experience to America. He was crafted into a great entrepreneur through his experiences, observation, and hard work. The modern verdict, co-creation. Think of it this way. Nature, being born, gives you the raw clay, but nurture, being made, is what shapes that clay into a beautiful piece of art. You might be born with a natural talent for communication or a high tolerance for risk, But without learning how to manage cash flow, build a product, or handle customer feedback, that natural talent won't build a sustainable business. Conversely, someone who is naturally quiet and highly cautious can absolutely learn the frameworks of business, surround themselves with a brave team, and become a wildly successful founder. Closing thoughts. As we wrap up our thoughts today, remember this: the door to entrepreneurship is never locked based on your genetics. You do not need a special DNA strand to change the world or build a business that serves your community. If you have a passion for solving problems, a willingness to learn from your mistakes, and the courage to take that very first step, you have exactly what it takes. The business world doesn't care if you were born an entrepreneur. It only cares if you are willing to become one today. Thank you for spending this time with me. Keep dreaming, keep building, and until next time, take care of yourself and keep moving forward.